United States Senator Kamala Harris's racial heritage was called into question over the weekend as Donald Trump Jr. retweeted a tweet questioning her ethnicity. The original post by Ali Alexander said the California senator comes from Jamaican slave owners, but is not an American black. Donald Trump Jr. retweeted that tweet with the comment, "Is this true? Wow," then deleted his retweet. Other Democratic candidates, including Cory Booker, Joe Biden, Julian Castro, and Elizabeth Warren, came to Harris's defense. A new poll by Morning Consult shows Harris sharing third place among the candidates with Warren after Biden and Bernie Sanders. Harris's campaign raised $2 million in the 24 hours after she left the debate stage last Thursday night. All right, let's bring back tonight's A-plus panel. We are joined by Allison Young, Republican strategist, and Garland Nixon, radio talk show host. Garland, I'll start with you. It's your party. I'm not so sure. It seemed to me the wow from Donald Jr. didn't necessarily mean he was agreeing with that tweet. It seemed like he was shocked by it, but then he took it down. Is this just easy for these guys to jump on this and call everything into question as racist?
Yeah, and I think people are looking for a story. When I look at that, most black people I know in America, including me, are all mixed up. So who's to say,
You mean with heritage? I didn't even understand the tweet. Not an American black. What does that even mean?
Exactly. I mean, I did my DNA, and I mean, I'm all over the place. So it's normal. And
I'm part Japanese.
Is anybody really going to say, well, geez, she's from Jamaica, I'm not going to vote for her now? It's absurd, but they need stories right now. What else do they have?
Do you agree with that, Allison? I mean, it seems to me Don Jr. should have never engaged with a crazy tweet like that, calling into somebody racial. But on the other side, it was Kamala Harris that brought up race and played that race card on the debate stage. So are we going to expect more of this racial dialogue? Like, we can't get away from it.
Sure, because every time Kamala Harris opens her mouth, she brings up race. She thinks it plays well for her. And, Julian Castro ascribed intent to Don Jr.'s tweet. He said, wow, really? Is this true? And Julian Castro says, oh, he must be racist. It's like their version of the birther, controversy again. He was asking if it's true. To her credit, Kamala Harris put this out there in her memoir. Her mom is Indian, her dad's Jamaican. That's what she is.
Is race a fair topic of conversation heading into this presidential election?
It may be fair, but not salient, because it's about what our policies are right now. And so I think it's a way for people to have a conversation and gin up some excitement without actually getting to the core issues that Americans are concerned about.
Does this help or hurt Kamala Harris? She seems to be surging. She's ahead of the mayor in South Bend. She's now got herself tied for third.
She seems to be doing well, but I think she's peaking too early. I really do. Like, from a strategic standpoint, I think she's going to be done by this time next year, and she's not going to be a contender. To me, and I think to a lot of women I've spoken to, she came across in the debate as kind of smug and condescending. So I think maybe she's hit her peak.
Do you think she's surging?
I think she wasn't very well known, so I think she had to kind of come out punching to get some notoriety. But I agree, she's peaking way too early. I think.
Okay, thanks, guys.